Hello students, today we will discuss a question that came in the previous year exam of Business Studies held by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. So the question here we have is, what is a multinational company? Write three main features. Before that, we will understand MNCs, that is multinational company, by its definition. So here it is said a multinational company is a company that has its headquarters in one country but operates in several other countries. It has a home country where the headquarters lies and several host countries where it runs subsidiaries or branches. The examples can be Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Samsung, Tata Group. All these are examples of MNCs. So as it is said here, MNC is a company that works not just in one country, more than one country. And it has its headquarters only in one country, and that country is known as the home country, and all the other countries are known as the host country. So as the definition says, again I will repeat it here, it has its headquarters in one country, so and that country is the home country, and the other countries that carries on the operations of those MNCs are known as the host countries. So here these companies, the very famous companies like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Samsung, Tata Group, all these are MNCs. So the functions of MNCs, we can say it operates in more than one country. The operation is mostly done in more than one country. So we can say it is an international business. All the MNCs are international businesses because they carry on their operations in more than one countries, but they have their headquarters only in one country, that is the home country. So, for example, the Apple Incorporation, it has its manufacturing units in many other countries, but it has its headquarters only in the US. So that is also an MNC. The next function of an MNC is that it has large scale operations. Because MNCs are international businesses, they run their businesses all over the world. They carry on large scale operations. That is, their investments are also bigger. Similarly their operations are also bigger. They invest in large amounts. So accordingly, their activities are also done in large scale operations, and they also invest with huge capital. They invest huge capital and they use advanced technologies. Another function of an MNC is that centralized decision making. So in an MNC, the important decisions are made at the headquarters only. The top level management of the MNCs, where which lies in the headquarters, they take the important decisions, and those decisions are then again spread through all the other host uh, organizations. So it is a very important feature as well, where decisions are centralized. So centralized decision making at headquarters, and the local units, they adapt to host country needs. So because every country has different culture, a different society, so an MNC has to adapt to all the different societies that they operate in. So the examples of MNCs, as I have already mentioned, are Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Samsung, Tata Group, and many other like the Apple Incorporation, Hindustan Unilever Limited. All these are big multinational corporations. So this was the concept of an MNC. It operates in more than one country, but it has its headquarters only in one country, and the countries that it operates in, those are known as the host countries. So now we will move to the three main features of multinational corporations. The first feature that we have here is global presence. As I said, these are international organizations. They work in, or they exist in more than one country. That is why they have global presence. So MNCs operate in multiple countries through branches, subsidiaries, or joint ventures. So how do they open their businesses in new countries? by opening branches, buying subsidiaries, or by forming joint ventures in the host countries. And that is why they have a global presence. Again, here, again the example here is Coca-Cola sells its products worldwide and has bottling plants in many countries. The next feature that we have here is centralized control. As I have mentioned earlier, the decisions are made at the headquarters by the top level management in the MNCs. So the parent company retains its control over strategic decisions even though operations are spread globally. Even though there are many units of that company in different parts of the world, but the decision making is centralized. That is, the top level management in the headquarters, they make the important strategic decisions. That is why it becomes a feature of MNCs, that is centralized control. And the last feature here we have is large scale operations. Because MNCs, multinational corporations, are very large corporations. That is why their operations are also large. So it is a feature of an MNC, large scale operations. MNCs have huge financial resources, advanced technology, and large employee bases. Example here is Unilever produces and sells consumer goods across continents with massive infrastructure. So this was the last feature of an MNC. So what were the features? It has global presence because it is an international business. MNCs carry on international businesses. The MNCs have centralized control and it have large scale operations.